Ladies and gentlemen, it's official. Call of Duty's back. No, for real this time. We just got the first look at Black Ops 7 multiplayer. Pretty much the entire week, there's going to be something new related to Black Ops 7, I'm pretty sure. Now, I'm obviously covering multiplayer trailer a little bit more because it's what I care about. But the trailer just came out, and I feel like as you clicked on this video, there's a couple things that concern me, okay? And I want to talk about them as I play Modern Warfare 3 again. I don't know why. I've just been having a great time playing this game and also at the same time doing cut commentaries. I don't know why. It's just been great. But let's get into a few things with this trailer. I think there's a couple positives. I think there's a couple negatives. And I also want to know, obviously, every time what your guys' thoughts are on this trailer. By the way, this is also good practice for me to cut comm while I'm playing the game because I really want to do it more in Black Ops 7. But okay, sorry. Anyway, so we get the trailer and I'm not gonna lie to you. I watched it a couple times now. I kind of wanted to judge it based on watching it a few times, not just the first watch. I don't know if I liked it. I feel like for me, Call of Duty is stuck in this presentation style of like 2012. Like this trailer looked like it was straight up out of 2012. It's the standard stock stuff that happens in multiplayer. Excuse me, that never happens in multiplayer with some sort of popular song in the background and you're like, all right, well, cool, I guess. So the trailer, I mean, I wasn't impressed with the look of the trailer. Now, what I saw on the trailer visually from the gameplay looked good. And obviously we're talking about this being a futuristic I think I was like 20-0. 17-0? So obviously everybody knows this is going to be a futuristic Call of Duty, and to me it looked a lot like Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2 mixed. Like that's kind of what I thought about it. But my first point of, I guess, negative is with Battlefield kind of being modern and in the modern era, are people gonna stick their nose up at this futuristic title even if it's a decent COD? I've talked about that previously on previous videos. I'm a little bit nervous for that because I feel like futuristic Call of Duties nowadays just, they see a wall bounce, they see futuristic stuff and they're like, oh yeah, this game's dead. Now, as of now, I don't think the dislike bar is as high as it was on the campaign trailer. I mean, that one was not very good. I think it's still got a decent amount of dislikes, but not as bad as it was. So I guess I'm gonna go into my main concerns first. Okay, number one, this actually, I don't feel like I've seen anybody bring this up yet. I guess, let me try to bring the right wording into this, and you let me know if you guys understand what I'm saying. Is this gonna be another case of MW2? Now, we got a bunch of information on what's coming in this game. We're gonna be getting seasonal, weekly challenges like this Modern Warfare 3 where we get camos and guns and all that stuff. And apparently, like I said in the last video, content is gonna be, there's gonna be so much content, we're gonna be sick because they are being told to not hold anything back. So they're leaving everything in the game, or everything that they have on their cutting board or whatever you want to call it, their planning board. It's going to be put into this game because Modern Warfare 4 is going to be the next game that Call of Duty makes, and there's going to be a brand new engine. Again, we said this last video. Now, here's my biggest concern. Let's say this game comes out and, okay, don't get mad at me. Let's say we actually like it. Let's say we enjoy it. We love it. It's a great game. Everybody's playing it. Call of Duty's in a great spot again. There's content. The maps are good. Speaking of maps real quick, they showed us at the end of the trailer that there's 18 maps. 18. I mean, have we had 18 maps in a Call of Duty at launch in 15 years? Probably not. Let's say all of this happens and we're all feeling good. And then, like I said, the new engine comes out in Modern Warfare 4. Ow! and it's terrible. Now, I don't want this to happen because it's going to be on next-gen consoles only. That's the rumors. No PS4, no Xbox, brand new, you know, how we operate, how we probably shoot. And the last time that happened, if you guys remember, was Modern Warfare 2. They took away the MW-19, the Cold War Vanguard era. They got rid of it all, and they started new, and it backfired. I mean, people were angry that they couldn't keep their skins. People were angry that the new engine was, I mean, what is there not to complain about with that engine? It was the slowest engine I've ever seen in a Call of Duty. Everything felt slow. The guns felt slow. The decisions were terrible. And it was like we hit this reset button that we didn't need to hit. And we're still trying to recover from that MW2 era. Every decision made in like the recent Call of Duties has been erasing things that they implemented during that game. And so I don't think Call of Duty has enough in the tank anymore to take another one of those hits. If that happens again, that will probably be the end for a lot of people. Now, obviously, we'll all get excited for the next Call of Duty like we always do, but then we'll run into the same problem, and it's just gonna be sad. I don't want that to happen. I really don't. And now let's go to my next point. That was a long point, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. And let me know what you think about that in the comments. Like, we can't have another reset. No. So second thing that I want to talk about that I saw that I think could be a negative or a positive, actually, whichever one they determine it to be. If you watch this trailer, there is a lot of hype on the streaks. You see the dog, aka, listen, that's gonna be my favorite streak. It's literally spelled D-A-W-G. It's not D-O-G, D-A-W-G. I know, listen, Treyarch, I know you're probably watching this video, and I respect you. Thank you so much for putting me in the game, my first ever creator skin. I really appreciate that. But so they had the dog, they showed the RC car coming back, they showed some sort of Goliath thing like in Advanced Warfare or Titanfall, whichever one you want to say. And then they showed one more. Oh, they teased the swarm. So it was literally a shot of hijacked with the swarm, and I'm like, wow, that is a BO2 throwback if I've ever seen it. And it's all great in theory. Like, oh, great, we get to use the swarm and we get to use these streaks. But here's the main problem. We all know the problem here. If we don't have regular lobbies, like classic Call of Duty lobbies, I ain't getting any of those streaks. I can tell you that right now. You think I'm gonna be getting a swarm with my skill-based matchmaking? Now this looks like I'm having a great time. I mean, I would have gotten a swarm in this lobby, but we all know the older Call of Duties always get toned down and skill-based after the fact. So if a big selling point of your game is you flexing the kill streaks and we can't get them, what's the actual point? So obviously I'm hoping maybe that's them teasing like, hey, we're gonna bring back we're gonna get rid of disbanding lobbies, and because part of the culture of Call of Duty, why it was so fun back in the day, was the gunplay, obviously, how easy it is to shoot and fun. It's fun and easy, but it was getting streaks. It was beating down on people and getting them to leave the game because they were getting a swarm put on top of their head. And so those are honestly my two biggest concerns when it comes to this. Are we going to hit the reset button again? And are we going to be dealing with just sweat? Because, I mean, we've never had a futuristic COD where we had to deal with sweat. Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare, like, they were pretty loose on the matchmaking. So if there's going to be wall bouncing and sweats, I don't know, man. You're going to lose a lot of your player base right away. I'm looking at my notes here because there's so much to talk about. I mean, the blog was kind of insane how much stuff they put out. Like I said, the trailer was, it feels like they're just like backwards. Like the trailers have not been the best, but then like their blogs and their YouTube videos after the fact have actually done more, but the casual person doesn't see that. So let's go to a couple of the positives here, and as we boot into another game, actually. Let me boot into another game. That was actually fun. 57? Let's see if the skill base cranks up as we talk about a few positives here. All right. Hey, look, I know the lobby disbanded. You obviously guys didn't see that, but I think we're playing the same players. I think this guy was the guy I was absolutely demolishing on the other team, but now he's on my team, so that's not a good thing. But let's talk about a few of the positives on this trailer, because you know what? There's too much negative in the Call of Duty community, and I try to be as positive as I can, but sometimes the game deserves negative press. And I feel like Black Ops 7, again, is doing things in a way that probably should have been done 5 Call of Duties ago, but hey, here we are. So, number one, I do feel like from the... Where is everybody? I do feel like from the, I guess the second half of the trailer when they were showcasing the maps, I feel like the maps look really good. Now, they didn't really show a lot of the 3-lane design, but to me, the one with like the blue sky, like we're in Alaska, or green sky, that looks like a gorgeous map. And I'm hoping that it plays really well. And I feel like that's important. We gotta have good maps. It's just pretty simple, guys. If Call of Duty has bad maps, it doesn't matter how bad or how good the game is. It's just, it doesn't work. You know, you can have a great game and bad maps and it just kind of turns into an okay game. But there's one thing that I actually really thought was an awesome change, which is maybe not an extreme change for some of you guys, but I just got to be upfront with y'all. I don't really camo grind a lot. I actually despise the camo grind. I can't stand it. But they're making some changes this year on the camo grind, and it makes it maybe a little bit more friendly. I mean, you have to let me know if you camo grind in the comments. Apparently, so for the final, like a camo itself, it's gonna be 80 kills, 80 headshots. I'm sorry. So as soon as you get 80 headshots, you unlock it. There's no like final challenge or whatever. And then obviously a big problem for me is like shotguns and snipers. I mean, you guys know me. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you give me a sniper, you might as well you might as well just give up. We ain't winning that game. But they've changed it to where the camos, I guess the final one, will not require headshots. So they'll require like just one-shot sniper kills, and then I think a close-up kill, I think is what they called it, or a point blank. So again, it's just another way to kind of, I don't want to say dumb down, but I'm just used to the camo grind of like Black Ops 2, where it was, hey, get your headshots, and when you get your headshots, you got the camos. And that was what I enjoyed about camo grinding. It wasn't this like tedious process where I'm like, okay, this is kind of annoying. I don't want to do this anymore. There's a guy right behind me. I probably should get out of here. By the way, Modern Warfare 3 is just a phenomenal Call of Duty when you come back and play it. That has nothing to do with the gameplay that we're doing here, but I can't call my streak in. And of course, another thing that I really think is an important change that they've made, obviously, you know, create a class and class setups and loadouts has been a big staple. Why can I not call this in? It's been a big staple of Call of Duty for the last couple years. I guess ever since the Warzone era. Now, I'm not saying I enjoy it, but it is how I got my start in content, so I'm not gonna like hate it. But them bringing this gun code thing into the game, I just love it. You know, I think some of the time you get into a lobby with your buddies and they're like, dude, you got to try this MP7. And you're like, okay, I'd love to. And then they give you the loadout and you're like, okay, what was that one attachment again? What was that one attachment? And by the time you do it, it just takes too long. And so they now have this code where you can just be like, hey, it's 647829, and they get the code, and they showed it on the blog post of how it's going to work. I just think anytime you can make Call of Duty simpler, the better. We know it didn't work with MW2. We had tuning. We had all sorts of wacky stuff. What? So the tuning, I think it's great. And also another thing that I think is very good is the way the guns looked. You know, seeing the M8 and the Peacekeeper come back, I just think that's a very exciting thing to do. Is that guy trying to do 3? Okay, I thought that was the guy doing 360s. Okay. So I'm excited for this. I'm excited. Now, I'm going to say it again here. Wait for the beta. If you're hesitant about it, wait for the beta. Wait for Game Pass. If you don't think Call of Duty's actually, you know, telling the truth with all these weekly challenges and stuff like that, number one, I can't blame you. Because it's been a couple years in a row of just them saying one thing and then doing another. So I say wait for Game Pass, but as you know, we're going to be at COD Next in literally like 4 or 5 days. We're going to play the game, and I told you, we're going to give you a unedited, unfiltered review of the game. And that might be the greatest shot I've ever hit in my entire life. I'm not even trolling. So I'm excited. I want you guys, if you guys have seen the trailer today or maybe later today when you're watching this video, let me know in the comments down below. What are you most excited for? What are you not excited for? Do you think this game's going to die? Do you think it's going to be the greatest Call of Duty of all time? Do you think it's going to be just kind of mid? Because I'm really excited. I really am. And I'm not going to... I hate that people always think, you know, if you say you're excited for a Call of Duty that you're like a shill. Like I said multiple times in the past, I used to be so excited to like want to be a content creator because I used to see so many guys making videos, and it just was a dream of mine. So now that we're doing it on the newest Call of Duty and people are watching and they care about my opinion, I want to say thank you another time again. But we're about to win this game, so I'm not going to bore you with the rest of it. But again, more cut comms coming, especially as news comes out. And watch this one. This one's for you guys. If I hit this shot, you got to like the video. Like the video. Okay, subscribe. More news coming soon, guys. I'll see you in the next one.